Today let's do some analysis. Okay, where is Nifty heading? Nifty weekly chart, same 3 weeks, same top. Okay, all right. So for Nifty we'll need to check 11,300. If price moves strongly above 11,300, that's a breakout, and possibly we will start go near 11,400. Start up the gap. 380, 400, 387, I think. Yeah. So since we already covered 311, 340, so which means this resistance we have already seen. So if price movement strongly and stay near 11,400, it's likely to fill up the gap towards 11,500. 11,300 is something to watch for. On the other hand, this is slightly looking like a little diamond, which is kind of a bearish reversal if it breaks the lower trend line, which if we go to hourly time frame. Okay, so this is the trend line Nifty is trying to hold, and hence this trend line should be protected. There is so many lower week candle lower wicks are there, so which means all the dips are getting bought into. 1167 to then. So do you guys see this? Yes, we are doing with Nifty first. So the thing is that there seems to be buy and dips thingy happening here. So people are buying whatever the fall is happening, right? You see that candle wicks. So 11,175. This is something to watch for in the downside risk. A price sustain below 11,170, 170, 175. Now daily low is where? Daily low, daily open was here, 11,185. This two candle with the same height. Hourly. This is looking actually positive. Okay, so stay on the long side as long as the trend line is protected. This is 3rd August low to recent low. And breakout is above 11,300. So over the weekend there are some other things that happened. Bank Nifty is sideways, so there's no point unless 21,930, which means approximately 22,000, and here 21. So it seems price is protecting this too and defensively going inside the range. So major resistance is around 22,250. So if the breakout happens, that will be your primary target. In case price started falling below this 21,440, then this will be your target. Okay, Nifty and Bank Nifty. So if price comes to 11,300 and then does not give breakout and price find a resistance here, then you guys can think about shorting. If price finds resistance here, which sort the resistance will look something like this. Okay, it will be red candle or a long wick. So if you find that, then you can go for some shorting. Okay, let's check some script. Okay, so if you guys have any script suggestion, type in your script name in the chat. We'll look into that. But before that, let's until you have something, I'll check something that is coming in my scans. Let's check some bullish stocks which are strong. India Bull Ventures. Why is this bullish? India Bull Ventures. Okay, let's start with the top down analysis. So we'll start with weekly time frame first. So this is how, when you are doing it, you should be also doing it, especially for positionals. Check with the weekly first and then go to the lower time frame. So you go from top to down. So this looks like a skewed bow or W type pattern which has a resistance in the trend line, which means whatever the closing price is, this is weekly scale, so we need to move to daily frame. Okay, so let's move to daily. Price closing is 140, high is 144. Does anyone see that? Does anyone see that head and shoulder kind of pattern here? But not the perfect one, I guess. It's not really the correct one because it should be, the depth should be left and right almost equal, but it's less. And yes, so even we include that, it's still a cuff handle neckline breakout. Look into this. 136 dot dashed को हटाना है line. Okay, so see this. It still a neckline breakout, and then the trend line is touching around. Okay, next day it's opening, right? So we can assume this is, so 147, 148. This is surprisingly also the low of previous. So 147 around has India Bull Ventures resistance, but after that it skips a double breakout, right? So right now it gave a trend, your calf handle breakout neckline. So this is a trend reversal happening from here. This is a trend reversal started here, and this is why neckline. So in one attempt the neckline is gone. So unless price come back touches this, in that case avoid. If price continues onwards, like the momentum is intact, then go for it. If we look at RSI or MFI, also the breakout is valid. Yeah, and then it's not into above 88. So this might give you intraday opportunity as well. Keep something to keep an eye for. Larsen for next week. Okay, let's go to Larsen. So you mean Larsen and Turbo, right? LNT. Dip. Oh, LLT, I already have a chart, apparently. Okay, so it attempted to give a breakout, but there is no momentum here. So in that case, the post breakout level is valid, which means this one. So 935 is your level which you should keep an eye for. Above this it will be bullish and has a potential to continue moving upward. Let's check the volume. Okay, this breakout did not happen with volume, so the volume is missing. So this breakout is invalid, the trend line, which means there should be a fresh breakout around here, a closing above this trend line. So for tomorrow you need to see, start watching, set an alert if it's above 930, and then when it cross 935, that will be your entry point. Okay, stop loss will be either you keep a stop loss this if you are going for positional for longer term. If you want to go for shorter term, if there's a green candle here, the low of the candle keep, or this candle low. So this view is valid only if price start going up from here, not consolidate or go down. Okay. Dr. Reddy, let's check Dr. Reddy. And so Larsen clear 935. I'll just write down Larsen important level for bulls 935. There is nothing as such base skinner, but I'll come to your question. Let's check the Dr. Reddy, which has been asked first. Okay, Dr. Reddy top view. Okay, so this is 2015. Oh my god, this is a 2015 level which has been given breakout earlier, this previous week, sorry, the week before. This is also conjunction point, but I cannot see the left side because this is like 5 years back, 5 years old level. The volume is very high, so breakout happened with volume very high, which means until the volume does not come back in the red candle with a daily closing, if you're looking for positional, you can go for buy in dips in this. Okay, so if price may come to test this whatever the old breakout level is, if price come here, accumulate. In fact, let's say this is accumulation zone, so this is the low, right? So price come around 44.50 and 40. Note down this levels, or you can draw the chart in yourself. This is a daily time frame, this two candle conjunction, the joint, this is one level and the level is the second candle low. Okay, so price never broken down the second candle low, which means as long as it's coming here, this will be buy in dips. Dr. Reddy, was it result or any event was there recently? I don't think so. So Dr. Reddy, one level to see there, resistance, this is multi-day resistance, so 4655 is a multi-day resistance. Multi-day resistance, and your support demand zone will be here, 4445. Buy in dips between 4455 and 4350 until when was it declared? Like, was it on week? It was not weekend, right? It's not. There is no. The movement did not happen based on result. So I guess it's moving. Right now it's a small consolidation. The dip is happening. Okay, so our ideal will be you need to wait for price to find a bottom. So price need to make the bottom and then it need to start moving. So it will be something like, how do I say it? So this is, you see a series of red candle, right? Small correction, or this is. So after the red candle, there is first green candle happens, right? So once this candle appear, you can double confirm with Heiken Asi if you want, if you are aware of. Otherwise, just leave it. Wait for a first green candle, then go for the second candle opening low, okay, and then keep the previous low as a stop loss. So similarly, when this comes down, it's follow up of the red candles. Wait for the first green candle. Wait for a bigger rejections, like this kind of big weak will be there. This is a rejection. So wait for that. Once the green candle appear, on the next candle opening, buy, do the entry and then stop loss just before below. So that's another way of entering it. For investor, you will be doing buy in dips, because this is like 5 years high breakout, which means price is supposed to continue upward further in the long term. Okay, Dr. Reddy. What else? Skinner in Larsen AGM is there 13th August. 13th August is Thursday, right? Yeah, so what happens before event, price normally either don't move or move in a random direction, right? So since we are following the chart pattern, so it doesn't have to do anything with AGM. Just note down that your AGM date, if there is a breakout before, so don't enter just before the AGM or don't enter on the AGM day. So let it get over and then entry. That is one way of doing it. Or if the chart level comes before Monday or early before AGM, and if you can exit before AGM itself, then so that's the better way to handle events in a short term, unless you are a investor who are holding stocks for long term. In that case, you can play through the events with, if you want, you can put some hedge, you can play through inside the events. Okay, but for short term cash positional, it's better to avoid events unless randomly you want to get trapped. Okay, one more question is base Skinner for positional trade. Okay, there is no as such like based screen in base screen. There are multiple type of screen. Okay, so I am right now I am testing some screen. I already had some of the previous screen. So one is like I had bullish for next day, so I made this screen for myself. So this is coming, as you have seen, the India bull venture. So for positional, if you are doing cash trading, you will have to go for bulls trading anyway. Okay, so one more thing I discussed in the Telegram channel, one important thing, right? That something to think about. In a bull run, directional moves works much more consistently. That is, your technical analysis about bull moves works much more better and more consistently than the bear move. In bear move, what it happens, the moves happen very strong and very fast. So there is very less chance for you to entry and then think and that kind of thing, right? So bear sell positions, you will have to consider that there will be volatility and price may not follow the analysis or plan that you have done before. So you have to put strict stop loss and everything there, everything you can. In case of most of the directional strategy that works, what I have noticed, this is my observations, it works better in a bullish strategy. Okay, so check that. And so we are checking the bullish scans first, since there is no other. So this is one which is one of my old scan, which gives me 1 month. So 1 day ago, whatever the high was, that is higher than 21 days ago. So this is like based on the high breakout. Okay, so Hindustan Zinc is something I told you, I keep forgetting, right? In the here. So this is the Hindustan Zinc chart I shared, that there is good volume, the price is moving high, and there's also breakout, and there's another level to watch out for, another level, another breakout, 243. So what happened that? So price went above 243 and made 258 high. That's like 15 rupees. That's a 7% move in single day. Okay, and check out the volume, how big good volume is. But right now it's entering a slightly overbought zone. So yeah, so that's one thing to keep in mind. So yeah, so this is this stock came in the number 1 as part of my bullish 1 month high above. So this basically scans for stocks that are above so okay, this one is a bit complicated. Ignore the second skin or logic. This is basically checking this stock has not corrected a lot in last 252 days. So stock has been strong for last 1 year. So this is basically very long term scan for long term trader, a little bit, not for very suitable for short term. Let's check another one. This is breakdown, breakout. Okay, so this is breakout candle. So Adani Transmissions, this again came. Transmission किधर है? This is Adani Transmission. Okay, so this is something again giving a fresh breakout, which is breaking high for last 20 days. Okay, if price in Monday opening onwards, wait for 10 a.m. Okay, so whenever you are taking a positional trade decisions, so one thing, if you have confirmed that trading decisions yesterday, let's say you have confirmed the chart that entry on the Friday, either enter on Friday after 3 p.m. when the day you confirmed, or enter on the next day on around 10 a.m. So see the price movement around 10 a.m. If it's in the same directions of your trade you are expecting, then enter. So keep follow that rule, it will be better for you, because before 10 a.m. there could be so before 10 a.m. if you check, there could be a volatility. So you might see a price gap up then went down, or price went up and then went down. So it's better. Even for intraday I am following this as well. So I am checking a bit late. Even though I am observing the market how it is behaving 9:50, I am not taking trade until 9:45 at least. At least half an hour I am letting it go. Let the market run. Don't rush for it. Okay. Anyway, so Adani Transmission has something good here, as you can see. Okay, so this is actually very good pattern. This is daily, is it? What about weekly? Weekly also. Nice. This is actually very good pattern, something to watch out. And I think, okay, so you see here, right? So you see lot of volumes here, and price has gone up very strongly here, which means strong aggressive accumulation, right? People bought whatever price they got. Like if it's price is going in higher, people still bought it, and volume went down from this candle. Okay, so from here price, some profit booking happened. Some people booked profit, whoever entered here in these positions from here to here. Now this entered into a consolidation, but consolidation did not break the previous higher. So which means price, as long as above 213, this is slow accumulation. Okay, and then you see this breakout happen. This is your signal. This happened on Friday, 7th August. This is very rare, right? So the breakout happened on Friday. So basically Monday 10 a.m. if you see price is trading around, let's say breakout candle, right? So I am little bit skeptical about maths. So let's say 50% of this candles gain, right? If prices, if come down even 50%, you can still enter here. That's what I am saying. If price continue upward, you can still enter here. Okay, so whatever the price comes, as long as it does not come below 241 or so you can enter, because your stop loss will be lesser, right? So there is 3 stop loss. Okay, 3 stop loss you can split. So depending on your risk, I can keep kahan pe gaya, long position. So this is my entry point. Okay, this is his highest stop loss, 200 something, because if it comes down below this breakout, these guys will also exit slowly. Okay, and now this is too big, so the stop loss that will be better suited for everyone and perfect for this case is this, because see the price consolidated here but price did not break this, which means the long people who are holding there, they will have stop loss shifted to somewhere slightly above. So your stop loss and their stop loss in the same place basically, right? So you can keep this stop loss, and then entry, depending on entry or risk reward will be better. Now reward potential will be slightly lower. Okay, here So your target first resistance will come from 275 itself. It's never, it will not go to here. If it goes to here, it probably go break this level anyway. So 275 is your initial target, and with this risk reward is not good if you are entering later. So you need to put a stop loss a little bit higher. So if you are entering above this level, then you have to shift your stop loss to this candle low, the breakout candle low, slightly below it, so that if it tests the low, which means stop loss hunting happens, so that your stop loss does not. Always use this stop loss. If your actual technical stop loss is this candle low, keep slightly below, 1 or 2 rupees below. Okay, this will help you stop loss hunters. Okay, and in this case, see this, if you enter in this above price also, this is case you are getting good risk reward, 1.44 risk reward ratio. So this is still a good risk reward. So in case price start from here and start going up, you buy it here, keep a stop loss below this candle low and hold it. In case it comes down, then you can entry up to the 50% around. So don't enter if it comes below 50%. So falling, how to do this thing? How to catch a bottom, right? So people go high, might market correct kar liya, so go run. Now we have to catch the low. So just a while back I told you, so you wait for the first green candle at least form. If it's coming in the, if you are checking for positionals or if you are checking for intraday, if it's coming down, don't just go randomly buy any place. If you see the candle is coming, first green candle is formed and the price is near support, okay, so that is where you can, it's a good, let's say if this was coming around here and the green candle, if you have, let's say this is today, okay, assume that this part did not exist and this green candle formed around this, which is the previous resistance, which will be the new support obviously. That means यहाँ पे green candle form हुआ, that gives you a good bottom fishing position, and with the stop loss of जहाँ पे green candle form हुआ उसका low पे you put a stop loss and then entry, you get a good risk reward near support, and that's a reversal. That way you can do bottom fishing. Otherwise when price is going down, don't try to catch it. Chart shared in group, अदानी ट्रांसमिशन ग्रुप में शेयर किया था क्या? ओके पर यहाँ पे तो मेरा सेव नहीं है. आई थिंक दैट इज दूसरा वाला अदानी, नॉट द ट्रांसमिशन वन. Anyway, so this is looking like this is Friday breakout. The breakout happened fresh on Friday itself. So and volume is good, and we can see this another confirmation here, indicator breakout as well. Okay, let's Grasim. चलो ग्रासिम देखते हैं. ग्रासिम I shared few last week. I think it was 941 or something. There was a resistance. Sorry, 645. 645 was a resistance, and you can see we shared in the यहाँ पे ही ग्रासिम दिया था ना. ग्रासिम 645 पे resistance है. Same thing. And then 645 resistance आने के बाद price went for consolidation. Okay, this is daily frame. I shared on hourly frame. So this was the chart that was shared. So we shared around here, I think 620 के आसपास. Then price went to your 645. It hit the resistance target, and then it started consolidating. So price is still consolidating in a narrow zone. Let's check some other things. Let's check a bit in daily frame what happening here. Okay, so indicator is showing the top has been made in indicator, and this is basically the same top. The resistance is coming in the same tops. Also this is not a bottom but somewhere mid level. This is also a W formation. So until this neck, W का जो neck है उसके ऊपर जब तक नहीं जाता है, it will be facing this resistance. So 645 is something to watch for. If price goes above, it has chance to come this around 700 to 710 zone test कर सकता है. Okay. Also you can see for W pattern target will be your depth, right? So it's a 75 approximately. Yeah, so it's also covered that. So 700, 710, if breakout gives above this level, again you can do fresh buy. For existing buyers, you'll book profit here. Or Grasim, done. Okay. और क्या questions है? Okay, if there is no question, we'll go back to some of the other bulls. Burger Paints, Bank of Baroda, City Union Bank. City Union Bank I shared few days back, right? This was until the breakout happens, we should not enter. Let's check the volumes. This is not ridiculous. Volume is semi-decent. This accumulation volume, if I assume these are the people who already existed and they're reaccumulating on the dips. Anyways, for a technical trader, you should not be worrying about unless at least 127, 28 इसके ऊपर जब तक. So City Union Bank until goes above this, still avoid. Or if you are kind of bottom fisher, then you can entry around above this line 118. If price maintain the 118 ka above, then keep this as stop loss slightly below this low and then entry. Okay, but it's better if you're looking for momentum. So momentum is important in case you are doing in options. So in that case, you should be waiting for the breakout to happen first. Okay, what else? Godrej Industries, रियल्टी ऊपर क्यों जा रहा है? Godrej is FMCG, right? That is Godrej CP. Godrej Industries is a different one. Okay, this is also above a few days back low, so which means 370. Also this is conjunction of these candles. $370, this is important, and this is the low. So what happened in Godrej? Corona fall, then it what happened in the FM? Is this something to do with the FMCG? Let's check the FMCG index. Now FMCG is consolidating here. Sorry, daily chart. There is no correction in FMCG, so this is different reason. Okay, this is actually has very good risk reward. This is big volume accumulation, aggressive accumulation, and then price went up, then profit booking came. Here some accumulation happened, again here some accumulation happened, price breakout दिया, तो this is again a good positional. Yeah, 370 is your point of mark. Price is above 370, go for long and keep this. So two stop loss you can use. One stop loss is this level, this is the low, which means around 342, around you can keep 340, 342 stop loss, or you can use this is as the low, 357. So remember, the stop loss should be based on your total capital. If any stop loss is your total capital, just let's say your 1 lakh is total capital, 100,000 into 0.02, so this is 2% is 2000. So if you see your 2000 capital, 2000 stop loss, 2000 rupees loss is not covered in this bigger loss, then only you will go for closer stop loss, because closer stop loss means it has more chances to getting hit right? So the probability of stop loss getting hit, a stop loss hunting, the big trader, big fishes who will eat the stop loss, that will be more if you keep it closer. Anyway, so 370 above is a breakout and also a reversal from here. As you can see, previous trend was downtrend consolidation and then price breakout, which means it's a reversal trade, and price will have around 447. Your target will, when you are going above, don't keep exact target of exact top, so instead keep a little lower around the previous top, or so this is the zone you should be targeting. 415, 370 ke above it can go to, sorry, 4, so 415, 417, 416, these are your targets once price goes above. This is your stop loss. This is still good risk reward. This is your entry. 1 point, almost 1:2 risk reward here. Okay, what else? Nobody is asking anything else. Something is going on the PSU bag. Did you guys noticed that PSU bank index is went bullish or something? PSU, what is the index name? PSU bank. Nifty PSU bank index. This is the one. What's going on this? So there was a big fall. Sorry. The price, the trend line is not valid here. Okay, so if trend line is not valid, in that case so we'll take the consolidation level. One, two, three, four. This is also a double bottom pattern. Let's add a RSI here. Is there a divergence? Well, technically okay, this is actually a double bottom. This is also slightly below, so which means it's a minor divergence. So RSI had made slightly lower low while price is okay. So above this 1433, PSU banks may turn bullish, but since investors' interest will depend on the volume, so check the volume. Let's check Bank of Baroda, why it's went up. Volume is still pretty low here. I need a follow-up volume. Sorry. Wait, this is daily is not looking fine. So investor can keep this weekly green closing. So investor, if you are going for long term, then this is something you can accumulate here, and then keep something like if this two candles low is broken, then you exit. Just reduce or exit your positions if you're long term player. If you're short term player, I think you should wait for this 52 until above this levels. This is similar to this actually goes for the banks already anyways. I mean, banks are anyways not performing, so better to avoid. For long term investor, this is something is a good low basically. W pattern formations second, so if it comes like this could be a good opportunity to buy long term. No problem. Too many script. I'm supposed to do live analysis today only. Anyway, so क्या क्या एक्सिस बैंक और क्या है हीरो मोटोकॉर्प. So first one is Hero MotoCorp. Auto was bullish last week. I think we mentioned that auto sales number on 1st August I mentioned is sales number are quite optimistic, and auto nobody noticed it slowly in on a bull move along with Nifty. If we compare this side by side with Nifty, This is auto index, right? Let's delete old. ओके इतना इंडिकेटर कहाँ से आ गया? रिमूव whatever. Nifty, right? If you see this, Nifty के साथ साथ the auto is going in the bull move. This is not related to because auto, there is auto sell. There is no auto sales literally in lockdown. Who will buy auto? There is no auto going in outside in the car. But if you see, the auto index is following exactly Nifty. And the last August month, what is that called? August month का auto sale, sorry, July का auto sale number was quite good, especially for like some of the top level stocks. Okay, so 1st of August, sorry, 1st of August came, so 3rd August, this was the Monday Nifty was also negative, I think. Anyway, so after that it had gained quite a bit of points. So 300 rupees is like in on index is like quite big. Comparatively, Hero Moto ka, okay, this is like weekly chart. Let's check the weekly chart because this will give you a long term trend ka idea. 1, 2. Okay, so this is your one trend line, but I don't want to be biased, so we'll be adding the other trend line as well. Okay, so to remove the bias, so I'm keeping 2 trend line, but for bias now let's see what happened from the last auto sale number. 15 July, 3rd August. Price is consolidating. Okay, so this is the high that is was there since the 1st August, which means the last week's the weekly high is around 2740. This is something you need to keep in. This is the level you will be watching for. This is a WM double pattern. Interesting. Okay, the breakout hasn't happened yet. Wait for 2745 above moves. Axis Bank. All right. So बैंक का सेम फंडा है. बैंक निफ्टी का अगर मूव भी आया तो बैंक्स मूव करेगा. If bank nifty doesn't move, then banks will be also in the same place. If bank nifty falls down, that means banks will also correct. You can see the bank nifty is 3 days in basically same range. Since when was the RBI का मीटिंग था? RBI मीटिंग was Thursday वाला मीटिंग Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 3 days same range. If price break the range, that will be your buy or sell trigger. So Axis Bank is good for, I think, intraday as well. This is one of good volatile stock. As you can see, the moves between the intraday was quite good. Purana chart tha, delete everything, and now see, this is like SBI wala case or ICICI Bank, everything. Like it's a made the first attempt low 485. This is your long term recovery, so which means price goes on a bull trend after above this. I mean, sorry, reversal trend, not bull trend. It's a price reversal happens on the long term will be above this line. Okay, so this is one thing to keep watch for. Second thing is price has been, okay, this is good volume, but I think it's liquidated here already. At the same time, this is quite interesting. So last to bottom, it's apparently taking support. So Axis Bank I shared on the first, very old time back, July, not July, February, April. Okay, this is something I told to avoid below 400, which means okay, asset quality. This was in March. Any other data? 460. This is another level. Okay, so price 460, say it went up 460, but it tested this line and came back. This is something you need to keep watch for. Also psychological level. How many days? One day, one green candle above 450. This is a hanging man on 450. So 450 into 450. So this too is basically pure consolidation zone, totally sideways, which means the option sellers will benefit. If you are if you are looking to buy in cash, or if you are looking for option, if you are an option seller, then you will probably benefit with this two line as a stop loss. If you are selling option, this two will be your stop loss. I mean, even it's option selling, it's a thing is that even cash price hit this level, you might still be in profit. Anyway, the point is, if you are looking for only trade I am seeing is a long trade in a cash, in that case this will be a stop loss. Other than that, avoid it. Okay, is there anything left here? Realty I am not going to cover. I'm still skeptical about realty comeback from this. Paint, this one is interesting. Burger paint. NSE, Nigeria. What? So burger print, it seems to be made a new high closing. Okay, that's obviously reason why this. Okay, 544, little bit adjustment. This is February high, Corona fall, recovery high, correction fall. The swing, the pattern has been. This is where it comes useful. Not this, not this, not this. The volume. Okay, breakout indicator में नहीं आया, which means volume is still lacking a little, though it's above the average. This might give you some dips, and कहाँ पे dips होगा? इतना नीचे तो नहीं आएगा, but this is your stop loss trend line. Don't enter here. Entry trend line will be this, a little bit aggressive, which means horizontal ray. Let's take a little bit in the future. This is, now remove this. Okay, so 532 up to 532, if it coming in dips up to 532 you can accumulate. Apart from that, prices made a fresh high, but the potential of the previous high is only near, so that makes me skeptical. 587. How much risk reward is here if you enter in the current price? It's a little bit future, present 0.88. You can squeeze to 1:1 max even if you enter. It's better to go in dips, but if you're an option trader, this is like price goes up, meaning this is a good momentum trade. You can look for 580 targets for options only. For cash sellers, I think it's better to wait for dips around the trend line, slightly above the trend line. Okay, so 545 at least, or 540 is good place to accumulate. Baragar friend, Bank of Baroda, banks avoiding. Adani transmission was good one. India Bull. This is covered. So this is basically a simple scanner. You guys are asking what to use a scan for. This is like hourly close greater than 20 hours. Basically, last 20 hours का जितना कैंडल हुआ 20 1 2 3 4 5 6 करके 20 या डेली 5 में आवरली. सो लास्ट 20 कैंडल का हाई जो है उससे ऊपर अगर आया तो देन दिस विल गिव मी scan result. The volume also has to be above 20 hours SMA. So this volume is I think 20 SMA. Yeah. So basically this whatever you are seeing in the chart, this is basically coming in my scan. So I think there was one scan called 50-minute breakout. So I copied it and made it for hourly and made it for positional, short-term positional. You can see, if you see, the scan result probably came, we did not check the scan on 7th August itself. See if we could have entered here if we check the scan before. Because the volume came around, this volume was quite good, then volume, yeah, we could have entered intraday itself in the hourly time frame, but never mind. So this is one example just for whoever is asking for screener. So there is many type of scan you can create. So one is I am taking a breakout scan. I have also a divergence scan, bullish divergence for the falling script. So HDFC asset management, right? This is divergence, which means this is for reversal trade, which means the price has not given a breakout here. It did not even tasted high, but for the divergence to form, we'll have to wait for price to go up. So if it's a green candle, this will immediately form divergence. So this is daily time frame, right? So if there is a green candle, this the down move, it will become like V, slightly above, and the volumes are also not there. So for reversal, we still have to wait. So this is like I check the what are the candidate for divergence, and then I put it in the chart and see it manually, and see the volume is not supporting much for this, but if a good volume comes up and price goes up, this will give a reversal possibilities. Indigo, okay, so Indigo I got interested few days back for another discrete reason. The Indigo I got interested because Boeing was rallying in Dow. I mean, why is a aviation who are like a total loss while they will rally? So I got interested in Indigo, but this is daily chart, so it seems intermediate top is formed around here, and it's not able to cross the 1000. Sorry, this is a little bit incorrect. This is better actually. So yeah, it's avoiding skipped. Below trend line is avoiding script. Price may come down to here 900 around. You guys can keep for intraday for tomorrow or day after. You can keep this for intraday. Price might come down as long as below this trend line, which is around 950. 950 के नीचे this price may come to 900, 890, these levels. ICICI Bank. Acha, bank, if you joined in the stream recently, I told like bank is sideways, right? 3 days same candle. So before I'm telling it everyone before sharing a bank view. So if price breaks 3 days low, it will go and down towards 21k, and कहाँ पे गया ये तीन दिनों का, this is basically same range. So this is like pure consolidation. प्राइस जिस साइड में ब्रेक करेगा उस साइड में जाएगा. ओके, लेट्स से ICICI बैंक. Okay, so ICICI Bank, I shared few days back this chart that I told the price is bearish unless there is a breakout. What was that chart? There was a trend line in that chart, I think. ICICI Bank. Okay, I had this breakout in for consideration. Okay, yeah, so this is basically bearish unless this breakout has happened. The main reason for me to be bearish is, okay, so this volume, this red candle volume you are seeing, there's a lot of shorts here, or previously people who bought here, they exited, liquidated, so which means this is bearish basically. The second reason for me to bearish is this: price went given a breakout and price came back, reversed back to the same support zone. This is a bearish signal. If price gives a breakout and comes back, this is bearish signal. So the bearish signal is invalid only in case there is no pattern here, so which means you have to wait till 380 to see, which in that case I am using an MFI indicator, which is like basically RSI with volume, to check whether it gives a breakout. So which means if there is a breakout, positive momentum here, it should also come in here. So this is my point of stop loss, you can say. Also you can keep this candle high, the same candle, let's make it a vertical line, right? So yeah, same top, basically this top is your stop loss, and the view is bearish below this 364. I think 363 is also an old level, was it? It can do stage some recovery above this. Yeah, 363 was one of the old levels, so which means 364 is also confirms that price will not go up until there's give a breakout above 364, and volume need to confirm, which means volume and price both gives a breakout above 364. This will also give a breakout automatically, indicator maybe. Keep that idea. It came in the one of the scan, right? I think so. I am actually skeptical because it's a below 10 rupees script, so that's one thing. Secondly, if we just ignore it's a below 10 rupees script and think about purely technical, let's go to weekly scale first. The big fall of 2019. Shit, this is I'm going. Okay, 2020 March. So COVID and then telecom industry. Nifty Telecom went high, and then so is Vodafone Idea. This telecom. I think this is coming from the telecom Nifty indices. Nifty does not have in telecom? Okay, so telecom industry went on a rally from the March itself around 23rd, and it made a new high. In fact, look at that telecom industry. So basically, okay, so which means April 23rd. Yes, so at the same time Vodafone Idea also went that uptrend, but then it's coming in a volume is red. Okay, then it into consolidation from 8th June. Now go to the daily time frame. So consolidation, was the AGR hearing was around here 8th June or something, I don't know, check the fact once. So price become a consolidation, but just before the consolidation volume was great, but it seems they probably have liquidity, so you will wait for a fresh volume. This is one thing. And second thing is, okay, this is around 60. The current last one is 59.3. If you are looking for a short term trade, around 8.9. Let's make it a little much more clear. 8 point. Basically, if we consider it's a psychological level, 9 is your correct level. Yep. So this is the resistance from level 9. And if you are looking for a bigger breakout or bigger consolidation, which is coming around here, 9.5. Well, this is the previous high. Okay, so price has been in consolidation, but this is the same bottom. But anyway, there is a divergence also. If you see, this is a higher low, higher, even higher low. If price does not break this low, that means the divergence will be valid. 9 के ऊपर was there a news? Why is there a big price range? 7.6. Whoever asked. Kishan. Long term. You're looking for long term. You can try, but the thing is that this is the low you should be being aware of, like 7.6, right? So this means 7.5 ka niche, 7.5 ka niche you should not be holding your long term if you're buying in dips around here. But which means if you are holding for long term, there is no time limit, right? So you will be trading in cash, and this is your stop loss. But a better position for a momentum trader will be entry above 9 for 10 target, a small target, and even better if it's above this trend line with a good volume. So your best case scenario is, let's say, best case scenario that price grips a breakout from here, this trend line. That is a good long term. You will get good momentum and you will get the move in quickly. Price continues below this trend line but does not break this 7.5. So which means price is consolidating. If you see there's accumulation happening in low volume, like not aggressively, this is still you can buy in cash for long term. Okay, that's your second best case scenario. Okay, which is price is consolidating but not breaking. Third scenario is you are looking for short term and you're buying from 9 to 10 this move. You are trying to capture this 1 rupees move. This will probably come in intraday and it will be gone. That's the most likely possibility. So in this case, if you are very desperate to buy Vodafone Idea, but I will not suggest. It's better to go for if you're looking for long term. It's better for go for Airtel in dips or Reliance in dips or Jio in dips, basically for telecom, because they are not 10 rupees stocks. That's my primary reason. And second is, if you still want to do it in a dips basis, then do on dip basis and keep this as stop loss and hold. If this hit, exit. No holding after that. And best case scenario is if you're getting a follow up breakout here, then you might get a quick move. ITC is long consolidation. Shared few days back, no? I think this chart should be also added here as well. Yep, it's still inside the consolidation unless its breakout happens. The volume is still the buy volume is still kind of low. So you see a breakout, you see the volume, go for ITC buy. On the other hand, if you are investor type, long term holder type, and if you want to play a little risk, so keep a safe distance from this line 191 as a stop loss and accumulate here before the breakout. Okay, but the best case scenario for our swing trader, the mostly what kind of trade I do, or mostly the people here do, the breakout trade or swing trade, like short term swing, right? So for that we'll have to wait for the breakout. Tata Motor. टाटा मोटर का यहाँ पे था. Okay, I already had saved it. Tata Motor is in our target, right? This is like previous chart only. So yeah, 117, 190 was our target zone. So that is done. One. Second thing is the volume. This breakout volume was very good, and price did not break even 50% of this candle. It came around like how much? Let's go a little lower time frame. I'll not be able to understand. कहाँ पे है Fibonacci? It's around like 61%. It came down to 61%, which is quite strong, and price went up. Keep an eye, it might give another fresh breakout. 120 के ऊपर it might give another fresh breakout. It's also in the gap. Wait, hold on. This was also in the gap, and this was breakaway gap, which means it's there's resistance. So immediately it can go till here. 126, 127 around. If price goes above 120, then you can expect that this kind of price range. If price come, so right now it's a same top as the previous one, right? So 190. This is your, if you are buying when we shared earlier. So if you are buying from there, कहाँ से fresh breakout above 110, Tata Motor. If you are buying from 110, so if you are still holding this from this level, then this is like your partial profit booking. Book partial profit, and then this candle low mein you keep trailing stop loss. If breaks this, exit, book the rest of the profit. If you are holding from here, if you are looking for fresh trade, wait for breakout and then enter. Breakout confirmation, take the volume or any other indicator. Okay, and so that is the confirmation. Other thing is, yeah, so that's all. Tata Consumer, it moved very well, right? We actually kept the Tata Consumer for short, so that the day it fall, we traded in the short side, but the very next day it did not track because it was too busy with the RBI thingy and banks, as focus was only on banks and bank nifty, so forgot this script, and it gave a fresh breakout in that day again. On the next day only it gave a fresh breakout. Was it hourly chart? Which from time frame? No, I think it's just lower time frame chart. Look at that, we missed it. It gave a fresh breakout here in this candle in 50 minutes on 6th August. I think that was the expiry day. Yup, we are busy with expiry and bank nifty, and this guys gave good move. Anyway, so if you're looking for the short term trade, this is 50 minute. This is not valid for short term. Okay, so it looks like a consolidation. This is a level. This is one of the level. So guys, if you don't know how to make this levels, check out those the support resistance wala basic video. Okay, so you can draw this basic thing, right? You can draw this support. This is 1 2 3 4 candle low and along with this high. So this means this is old resistance and the new support at the same place. So this is a strong support zone, 508. Okay, and then if you see here 1 2 3 candle top made around here, so 523. So if price close above on hourly above 523.24, price will continue going upward. If price comes down below 508, price will come down again. So if you are already holding, if it comes down below this, book profit. Okay, re-entry when price start moving up again as a short term trader. For long term trader, don't worry about it. I think the price has been in big run, which means that there is good potential further. So you can keep a little lower stop loss as well. Jackpot share क्या होता है भाई साहब? There is nothing called jackpot. People fool you like all the channel ये वाला ट्रेड में जैकपॉट होएगा, ये वाला ट्रेड में देर इज नथिंग कॉल्ड जैकपॉट. यू हैव टू बी कॉन्सिस्टेंट, यू हैव टू मेंटेन रिस्क रिवॉर्ड, यू हैव टू मेंटेन योर रिस्क. ओके, इफ स्टॉप लॉस हिट कर गया तो एग्जिट. यू हैव टू बी कॉन्सिस्टेंटली प्रॉफिटेबल. देर इज नॉट one jackpot is not going to give lot of profit to you. The jackpot is a word used for marketing and luring the innocent investor that हाँ आ जाओ मेरे चैनल पे, मैं तुमको जैकपॉट मिला देता हूँ. हम लोग यहाँ पे वो नहीं करते हैं, ठीक है. लेट्स बी कॉन्सिस्टेंट, नॉट लुक फॉर जैकपॉट. Monday, what to expect? Monday, if it breaks above 524, go for long, and if it breaks 508, go for short. So expectation is at for this candle, the price has been moved very strongly here, so it went a little bit consolidation, right? So what happens in the price cycle? I shared earlier in one of the other video. What happens in the price cycle? Price moves up and then faces resistance in one place and consolidate. So consolidation के बाद क्या होता है? This is also shared in the channel as Telegram channel as well. कहाँ पे था? There is a flow chart. Check in the search in the Telegram. There is a flow chart. Scroll above. I think it's shared 1-2 days back only. Also you can check the FNO video. That one also had that chart. Wait, यहाँ पे ही है था ना ये वाला. Consolidation के बाद क्या होता है? Consolidation आप ट्रेंड में consolidation के बाद either reversal होता है, नहीं तो it will break out and go up. So if it gives a fresh high, then it's a breakout. If it's comes down below this, then means it's starting a little reversal or a little bit of correction. जिंदल बहुत वाला अच्छा वाला रन पे था. Actually I have seen the steel sector is doing very good. Unfortunately I was not able to get trade because steel sector has a dependency on China, and then I was not able to get into the actual trade, and Jindal performed very well. In fact, I was noticing it from like 150 160 level itself, but did not enter. So you can see it's like same resistance which came around February 2020, same top, which means this was our old chart. Wow. उतना कैपिटल रहता तो सारे स्टॉक में ही, वी हैड दैट मच कैपिटल, सारे अपॉर्चुनिटी में ही इन्वेस्ट कर लेते. ओके, लुक एट दिस 202, that was the high which was from, even daily is not enough on this. This is like much more higher level strong. Look at this volume, weekly volume, all this strong green candle. It was consistently going up, and then this is definitely a supply zone. 191 to a little above 191 to 203 is basically pure supply zone. इसके ऊपर means this is a fresh breakout. Also let's go a little bit higher time frame. Okay, let's look for a bit long term. Jindal was one of the good stock in the past, but like blast from the past, but price has come down a lot. So first time it gave a breakout, but it broke the low. There is a monthly chart में this is pure divergence. Okay, now go weekly. Adjustment on the trend line. This is also get June से बाद. This is where actually I was noticing the price 150 के around. Price came down to 200 and came to supply zone. This is already done, and this is also a W formation. Do you guys see it? In weekly, this is a W neckline at the same supply. Expect some resistance here. Even price go a little higher than that, price might come down. So if you're holding for long, book some profit. That's what my suggestions will be. If you're looking for fresh trade, wait for a little bit corrections on this. It's a long term supply zone. मंजू एनटीपीसी यूपीएल टाटा कंज्यूमर और टाटा कॉफ़ी का रिलेशंस कुछ है. ऑल राइट सैयद, गुड लक. I actually also have to go, so let's finish wrap this up quickly. कौन सा है एनटीपीसी यूपीएल विल शेयर. टाटा कॉफ़ी और टाटा कंज्यूमर का रिलेशनशिप आई एम नॉट श्योर. चेक द फंडामेंटल. वोट टाटा कंज्यूमर का बिजनेस क्या है, फंडामेंटल चेक करो. what are the business Tata consumer does. But this is a happy accident since we mentioned Tata coffee. It looks like a fresh breakout in here. This looks like a fresh breakout. Yep. Weekly chart में this is fresh breakout in Tata coffee. दोस्तों, कैश ट्रेडर, दिस इज़ वेरी गुड अपॉर्चुनिटी. ऐसे नहीं मिलेगा. 107 के ऊपर प्राइस जाया तो बाय. 80, the risk reward is a little big. This is weekly scale, right? So we have to go little bit lower. Long term वालों के लिए this is good. Why this daily candle में big sale here? What happened on 29 June? Do you guys know on Tata Coffee? कुछ था क्या? Result or anything? ये देखना है. This is good opportunity. इसको मैं मेरे लिए चेक करता हूँ. Tata Coffee. फिनेंशियल रिजल्ट था. एंडेड ऑन 28 को फिनेंशियल रिजल्ट था. So price went gap up and did a profit booking, but then price continue upward. Okay, this is also a good sign. Okay, if it gives a fresh breakout here, go buy. Long term people, कैश में बाई करने का. If price correct from here, this is the high and this is the result day gap, right? And after that it did not fill up. They did not fill up the gap. This will provide strong support. So price comes down, you buy around here. If price continue upward, buy after the breakout. Tata Coffee looks like a good opportunity. Keep this in the chart. मैं इसको चैनल में रखता हूँ for the future reference. I need to track this or I'll forget. टाटा कॉफ़ी वीकली. ठीक है, इधर रख लिया फॉर माई ट्रैकिंग ऑल्सो. एनटीपीसी ये दो लास्ट कर लेते हैं. पॉसिबल रिले. एनीवेज, डिड यू गाइज नोटिस, टाटा से याद आया, द टाटा थिंग इज लाइक ऑल द टाटा स्टॉक्स आर गोइंग स्ट्रॉन्ग इन द लास्ट वीक. टीसीएस, टाटा स्टील, हमारा पुराना वाला टाटा स्टील का चार्ट था 4 आ गया 17, जस्ट 13 रुपीज़ नीचे है इसका. फ्रेज ब्रेकआउट देने के बाद ये एक 1 वीक में, ओनली इन 1 वीक द एंटायर थिंग, पूरा टाटा ग्रुप का शेयर मूव हो रहा है. समथिंग इज गोइंग ऑन इंटरनली टाटा. इफ एनीवन नोज प्लीज शेयर. आई डोंट नो व्हाट्स गोइंग ऑन इन द टाटा ग्रुप्स. ये टाटा स्टील का है, देन टाटा कंसल्टेंसी. This did not correct despite the Nifty IT was correction. There was no big correction in TCS. Then there was Titan का weekly देखो, there's a good gain. Something is going on the entire Tata group. Anyways, last two stock let's share and everyone go to dinner and then good night. Because we'll have to sleep and prepare for tomorrow as well, right? एनटीपीसी का क्या चल रहा है? दिस इज नॉट लाइक द ट्रेंड इज बेयरिश, बट दिस इज अ वीकली चार्ट. लेट्स गो लिटिल बिट क्लोजर. why this level is there. This is the high. The trend line is very steep, and since it's near the support, that's why the price has momentum has slowed down. But stock looks weak. There is no volume here as well, lacking the volume. You can keep this if you are continue watching for something. If you are continue planning to trade on this, you can keep this in watch list, but this trend line breakout will not give you a big move probably, because this is like a little go up and then little come down. So this is invalid here because this is too steep. Trend line is too steep here. Okay, let's check the level, the support level here. This 85 under, this is like support. The price has been in sideways near support, and there is no volume, which means you avoid. It might break the support as well. It might break. Okay, just saying. So should avoid if you're looking for reversal trade. 1 2 3 4 5, this is 1 week high, also previous low. Yeah, keep around 87 around. So if it until it cross above 87, set an alert on 87. If it cross on 87, then look for reversal. Until then, don't do reversal. There is a small divergence is there. The indicator is going up, price is a little down from the previous low. There's a slight divergence is there, but it's not active until it's cross above 87. So above, until it's cross above 87, avoid. What was another thing? UPL. UPL also is an old chart share, right? The level is there in old chart itself. Breakout तो valid ही है 445. UPL धोखा देके जाता है बस. आप मूव ब्रेकआउट देता है यहाँ से, फिर ऊपर नहीं जाता है. फोन अच्छा यहाँ पे नहीं था, यहाँ पे था UPL. $498 कब से बैठ के रखा है इधर. The price went sideways. Anyway, it requires a phase analysis because it's not. This is your slow uptrend. Okay, and the volumes are looking, people are buying the stocks anyway for sure on the dips, but there is no follow-up buying happening. Hold on, this is the previous high, right? 470. So if price stays above 470 and if you say good volume, then the price might continue upward. Other than that, if price come back 470 again below, don't avoid it for buying. यहाँ पे weekly में देखते हैं trend का क्या हाल है. The long term trend is, yeah, it is supposed to come around 520 at least. So if price remain above 470, you can target for 520. If price come down below 470, avoid it. That's my view on UPL. Okay, this is it. Kal ke liye what's preparation should be made. So we'll need to check the bank. My main focus is bank because this is like most underperforming. Dekho, if we see in metal also from March low, it has given almost near this previous low, it recovered. CPS is something that is similar to bank. It's not happening. FMCG went high almost to previous high. Pharma तो new high बना ही दिया. Auto just before while we checked that auto is almost recovered. IT new high. और क्या है? Metal energy भी also new high thanks to Reliance. And mid cap, even mid cap, small cap also recovered. So only underperforming sector is bank and CPSE probably, PSU, Coal India और वो NGC वाला stock. वो सारे तो परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहे हैं बहुत दिनों से. Apart from that, banks is the new underperformer. So that is why my focus is on bank only. Once it gives a good breakout, and it might be like, that's a good risk reward potential is there if it gives a long term move. But since the situation regarding moratorium is dicey और clear कुछ पता नहीं चल रहा है, so that's why it's a little bit difficult to get the movement. And that's why you can see the market participants are also not buying that big banks stock that much also. Price, this has been like your another sideways. See, buy sell, all the buy sell happening, people are only earning money in option selling. ICICI Bank sideways, SBIN sideways, सारे consolidation में चला गया पूरा full. This is like from June happening. See, this is from June. Axis also, I think it was from June. See, from the June onward, bank went fully sideways. There was no uptrend, no downtrend. Price is trending inside range. So this is something I'll keep watching. There was some good stock mentioned today's like today's video only. This is like one and upward going on. If you just scroll fast, go to the YouTube and scroll fast, you will see there's a lot of good stock shared, like which has given fresh breakout. Do I remember properly? What is this? Adani, or was it? Some of this I already shared in like Hindjink I already shared previous day, and it one day only it gave nice. The next day only it gave a almost 7% move in Hindustan Zinc. So this is still again a valid fresh breakout, which means price can continue going up from here as well. So price might come around. So this is something, it's Adani transmission. So this is something we shared and give a fresh breakout. So this is like a copy, मतलब perfect breakout जहाँ पे है indicator में breakout, good volume, price breakout. This is like perfect breakout. This one I discussed already before in this stream. So this is one of the good candidate for tomorrow. Okay दोस्तों, thank you for joining.